Hi, and welcome to my channel. This is an important introduction of who I am, the essence of astrology, and how my readings can best connect with your current individual circumstances so that you can make the best of them. I am an intuitive tarot reader with a passion and a background in the study of astrology, which nowadays takes most of my time and energy, and which really never ceases to fascinate me and to offer confirmations and grounding in my daily life. The cosmos is so complex, but thankfully it also offers us a symbolic language, which centuries of studies have decoded, and certainly more, it's always on the way. And this can offer inspiring insights. This equals to lots of possibilities for us to move forward in the best possible way at any given time. Understanding how the symbols in our birth chart interact together should be the one and only reason to ask for an astrology reading. Astrologers do not foresee the future and don't tell you who you are. They literally can't. Nobody knows you better than you do, and when you don't know yourself, the answer is certainly not in the hands of an astrologer. What the astrologer does is to look at the ways the symbols in your chart engage with one another and emphasize the potentials, the tools, the talents, and our likely challenges, which are different for all of us. And when we develop an awareness, then we can indeed make the best with what we have. When I talk about symbolic language, I refer to the interaction amongst planets, signs, and houses, and the ways that they engage in aspects, transits, progressions, and so many other factors that make astrology the complex discipline that it is. Dedication, as well as a psychological and archetypal approach, is needed to understand their interactions. And certainly not everybody will want to do that, or will have the time and patience, or even an interest in the technicalities of it. Some of us just want to understand themselves and others and to be empowered by the tools that an astrologer can offer. So my aim with this channel is to provide messages for the collective using a mix of tarot cards and my own intuition, which I combine with my knowledge of astrology. That's why in my readings, sometimes, not always, but sometimes, I will make an intentional note on how the energy I feel could impact you, depending on what I am drawn to talk about. Now remember, these videos are intended for the collective, so you should always and only retain what truly resonates with you, because that is the message intended for you. For the purpose of tarot readings, the planets that affect us the most, at least when we want to look into specific aspects of ourselves, such as our individuality, represented by the sun, or our moods and needs, the moon, the way we relate to others, Mercury, what we love and value, Venus, which is also our yin or female energy. We are all made of female and male energy, no matter our gender. And also how we assert ourselves in the world, and that would be Mars, also our young male energy. When we want to do that for the purpose of a tarot reading, we indeed need to look at the signs that our Sun, Moon, Mercury, Venus, and Mars are in. To these planets, we need to add an important point which tells us a lot about ourselves and helps us understand the kind of energy that we come equipped with the moment we first enter the world. This point is the ascendant, also called the rising sign. Now, this is not a planet, but a point in the sky. It's in fact the most eastern point in the sky at the time of our birth. The rising sign is a symbolic place of birth in the chart that tells us about our perception and our experience of the world. It tells us about our attitude towards each new beginning, for example. It tells us how we approach life, think of a new job, a new relationship, a new challenge, how we react when we're met by a sudden change. But it also tells us the perception that others have of us. It basically shows how we present ourselves to the world, because it also reflects how our outward physical appearance and how we dress, as well as our behavior. So to sum up, when you think about which video will be relevant to you, make sure that you get curious enough to check out, first and foremost, the video that really calls your attention. That's rule number one. Then start picking the videos related to the signs your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Mars are in. I personally find it useful also to listen to the sign Mercury is in, because Mercury is how we communicate with the world. And isn't that a major component of how we relate to others and what makes us accepted or rejected by others? So yes, with these readings, my hope is to shine a bit of light in uncertain moments and to empower you on your journey, wherever you are. Just like the cosmos, remember we are in constant motion and evolution, and being aware of the tools in our hands is the very first step to make our life more enjoyable. So if you have any questions, I'd love to hear from you. Just drop me a message in the comments below and I'll be sure to get back to you as soon as I can. Okay? With much love. Bye.